Hi, Galaxies! Miss Miranda's back to read another story from our big book of animal stories. But first, what do we do before every story? We do our wiggle jiggle song. So go do the wiggle jiggle song real fast if you haven't done it yet, okay? Miss Miranda will wait right here. Oh, you're back. Did you do the wiggle jiggle song? Perfect. Miss Miranda wanted to read Finn's, Fluff, and other stuff. We don't get to read this story very often because it doesn't have animals in it. But it's a new story for all of us. So you ready? If I were made of scales and fins with tangled seaweed hair, I'd have to leave my fishy friends to swim up back for air. He's got some seaweed hair. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. If I were made of fluffy stuff, I'd quickly have enough of hearing names like Snuggleboo or Pookie Wookie Puff. Do you think he likes those nicknames? I don't think he likes those nicknames. If I were made of soapy suds, silly Miss Miranda. If I were made of soapy suds and clean right to my core, I'd leave a slippery bubble trail behind me on the floor. Uh-oh, guys, what would happen if you left slippery bubbles everywhere? People would fall down. That wouldn't be safe. If I were made of water in a bathtub or a jug, I'd hope no one would drink me or, oh no, somebody pull the plug. Uh-oh, where does the water go when you pull the plug on the bathtub? It goes down the drain. Uh-oh. Ooh. If I were made of lollipops, candy swirls, and treats, I'd slowly lose my sugary limbs to everyone I meet. Uh-oh. You guys, if you were made of candy, what would you probably do to that candy? I'd probably eat it. Oh no, he has to run away from everyone eating the candy. They all want to eat him. If I were made of cobwebs on the ceiling, I could play, but my silky strings would capture creepy crawlies on the way. Uh-oh, he caught too many bugs. Would you guys eat a bug if you were spiders? I don't think Miss Miranda would want to eat a bug. If I were made of needles like a cactus, oh so tall, I'd make a great goalkeeper, but I would pop a lot of soccer balls. Well, he caught all the balls, but what happened to them? I don't think she looks very happy about him popping all those soccer balls. If I were made of flowers, I'd befriend the buzzing bees, but pollen from my fragrant blooms would cause the world to, achoo, sneeze. Oh, poor little Mousy had the biggest sneeze. If I were made of twigs and leaves, the birds would build their nests among my mossy branches. But I would never get a rest. Why don't you think he would ever get any rest? That would be a lot of noise. Lots of chirping all day and all night. If I were made of feathers, although I'd try and try, I would run and jump and flap my arms, but I would have no wings to fly. He's got feathers, but no wings. If I were made of metal, staying dry would be a must. My friends could splash in puddles in the rain, but I would rust. If I were made of skin and bones with freckles on my nose, hey, wait, that sounds familiar. That's me. Down all the way to my toes. I can somersault and cartwheel and dance the jitterbug. I can build a pillow igloo and give my dog a hug. Look at all the cool things he can do as a boy. I can run so fast my legs will blur or hide under my bed. I can sing a silly melody while standing on my head. So after thinking very carefully of all that I could be, yippee! I'm really quite content and lucky to be me. Miss Miranda wouldn't want to be anything else but Miss Miranda. Ooh, I might want to be a rocket ship or a robot. That'd be kind of fun for a while. Ooh, speaking of the robot friends, back here when he was a robot, do you remember how he said he would rust? What does that mean? Mom and Dad, can you go on a scavenger hunt with your galaxy to find something that has rust on it? Whether it's inside or outside, what is rust? And why would it stop him from playing if he was covered in rust? Galaxies, can you find out what would happen if he had rust? Why can't he play if he's all covered in rust? Can you find out from Miss Miranda and tell me about it? Thank you, Galaxies. Bye, friends.